안녕하세요, Ankushi here. Hello, namaste. This is Ankush, and today we are going to talk about what are K-pop biases. So let's go for this one. You would be wondering what K-pop bias is, and today I'm going to explain what it really is. So watch the video because I'm going to tell you what K-pop bias is, what is bias wrecker, and more. So basically what bias means, bias is like when you favor something over another thing, or when you favor some person over another person. So that's what bias is. Similarly in K-pop as well, bias is a group or an idol which a person likes over other groups or other idols. When you're watching a video, you like to watch that person perform more than any other, and that's your bias. Sometimes people have one bias, or they can have more than 1, 2, 3 biases from the same idol group, or sometimes people have just one bias which they follow in all of the K-pop, and that's like ultimate bias. So next time when someone asks you who is your bias, which can basically happen when you're meeting people who are talking about K-pop, so that means they are actually asking you which person is your favorite from that idol group, or which idol group is your favorite. So now you have a good chance to tell them who is your bias. Also, if the interests are similar, then there can be a friendship, or if the interests are different, there could be a good debate on K-pop. So that will be great, or it will go the other way. So from now you know what is a bias, and you can actually go and have those discussions about who your K-pop bias is. It's difficult sometimes to choose a bias from a K-pop group because K-pop groups are big. Usually they range from 4 to more than 10 people. So it's not so easy. It's a little bit difficult. But yeah, people have their biases, and maybe 1, 2 or more than that. Or sometimes it's very strict. Just one guy or one girl which they like. So there is a term called the bias breaker. So bias breaker is like, for example, you like person A from an idol group, and person B is catching your attention from the same idol group or from a different idol group. So that person B is a bias breaker because he's catching your attention from the idol A, which you are infatuated or you're liking, but now you're falling in love with another one as well. So that's K-pop bias breaker. For example, if you're following, let's take an example, like you're following a boy band group, BTS, and your bias is RM, but now Suga is also catching your attention. Like both of them are rappers, so I'm taking that example. So Suga is a bias breaker because he is attracting you or taking you away from RM. Or from girl group, let's take an example. For example, your favorite from Twice, or your bias from Twice is Neon, but now Chaeyoung is catching your attention. So Chaeyoung is a bias breaker for your bias, that's Neon. So that's an example, and I like both these groups, and you can give your examples. If you follow K-pop related videos, you could have come to know, like, people all the time they talk, oh, who is your bias, or like, oh, like when they're watching, oh, this is my bias. So like you would be wondering what it is, but it's the person they want to watch in that video, or it's the person they like from that group. So that's when they say, oh, my bias is there. So that's basically what bias means to them. So guys, go ahead and find your K-pop biases. You can start following some group, or you have already started following some group and you already have biases. So please let me know who are your K-pop biases, and who is the bias breaker for you, whether it's a group or individual you like from any K-pop group. So we can have some great discussions in the comment section. So it will be an interesting thing to know, and you can comment that in the comment section, and there will be interesting conversations, because maybe you will find people with similar interests who have same K-pop biases. So enjoy K-pop, watch more, and love K-pop. Also, I hope this video helped the people who just started K-pop. So I hope you got something interesting from this video, and to watch more, please do subscribe. This is Ankush signing off, and I'll be back with a new video. So do subscribe. Annyeong!